You're saying to yourself, I want to get better at the guitar. I want to feel more confident on the instrument. I just don't have a good practice routine. I have so many students that have this exact problem, and I thought, hey, I'm just going to come on here and give you the perfect practice routine. This is hands down the best practice routine you will find. We're going to go over scales, triads, and arpeggios. So if you've been looking for the perfect practice routine, you found it. Let's get into it. This would be your first 10 minutes of practice. This is your first 10 minutes. The first exercise sounds like this. Again. We're in the key of A major. We're playing an A major arpeggio, going up the neck, and then playing a scale, an A major scale going down the neck. So very slow, and you can follow along with the tabs. It sounds like this. A little faster. Up to speed. What's so cool about this exercise is it gives you an arpeggio and a scale all in one. So it's like a 2-for-1, right? Killing two birds with one stone. It's also exercising your right hand picking, and notice you're going from this part of the guitar neck all the way up here, and you're not going to be stuck in the cage system, just stuck in this position or this position or this position. We're moving actually across 3 different positions, and this exercise gives you all of that. This exercise gives you the confidence to move throughout the guitar neck. So then we'd move this exercise up a half step and do the same thing until we play through all 12 keys. So this is up a half step. Up to tempo. A little faster. All right, and then we're going to go through all 12 keys, just growing up chromatically. So A, then A sharp, B, C, and so on until we go through all 12 keys. And you're going to want to start slow. I'd say 80 beats per minute. And you're going to start slow and controlled, and once you feel comfortable on the instrument, you could start bumping up the tempo. Here are your second 10 minutes of this 30-minute practice. You're going to build speed using the pentatonic scale, and it sounds like this. Slow. This is playing in the key of A major or F sharp minor pentatonic. Okay? So why we're doing this is it builds right hand dexterity. It's going to get your chops way up, as well as being able to move throughout different positions with your left hand, right? We're starting here and we're going here and then we're sliding back and down. Actually, this is in an infinite loop, right? We could play this exercise forever. It could sound like this. And so on, right? You could go forever. That's what's so cool about this exercise. So here, slow. Let's check it out. Follow along with the tabs. So down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Slide, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, slide. Okay? So let's play that slow. right? So just like the first exercise where we're starting in the key of A, this is also in the key of A, or F sharp minor, same thing. And then we're going to bump it up a half step and do the same thing. This is how we practice it. We're going to go through all 12 keys. So it sounds like this. This is up a half step, right? So up to tempo. Then you go up a half step and do the same thing. And so on and so forth. You're going to build speed, but remember, go slow. So that is your second 10 minutes of exercise. This is your final 10 minutes. We're going to use triads to master the fretboard. And it'll sound like this. We're going to start in the key of A. Okay, what's happening is you could follow along with the tabs, but we're starting off with this A triad, going to this A triad, playing this triad, We're going through all the triads of A major, all the important ones, and then to make it musical, we're sliding from a half step below into each position. It sounds like this, slow. Up to tempo. And we go up a half step and do the same thing. Up a half step. And so on. There you have it, your perfect practice regimen. 30 minutes, practice 5 times a week for 30 minutes. I know nobody's got time, but you got to make time if you want to get good at the guitar. And this stuff doesn't happen in a week or a month. This stuff happens over time. So remember, practice for the first 10 minutes that arpeggio and the scale, and then followed by the major scale, F sharp minor pentatonic, right? That's the second 10 minutes, followed by triads. And you'll be set. This is the perfect practice regimen for you. Let me know what you think in the comments. Thank you so much for tuning in to Soulful Guitar Lessons. I will see you all next week.